Wichita Northwest Grizzlies soccer is on the air. Welcome to everyone in Grizzly Nation to another webcast of your Wichita Northwest Grizzlies as they take on the best teams in Kansas and pursue a 6A state title. Follow your Grizzlies all season long on youtube.com/NWHSGRIZZ. Today's webcast is brought to you through the support of the many sponsors of this year's Eric Profit Scholarship Golf Tournament, including the following: Mel Hambledon Ford at the big corner of 119th West and Kellogg. We're better. We're proving it. You be the judge. Thank you, Lisa Hamilton. And by Tom Lassiter and Fleeson, Brewing, Colson, and Kitch, attorneys in the Epic Center at 301 North Main. We believe our clients' best interests and needs are our own. By Credit Union of America, where members are the owners. With branches all over the Wichita metro area, Credit Union of America stands ready to serve you. By Dan Garreau and the law firm of Dugan and Garreau, experts in personal injury, business law, workers' compensation, wills, and trusts. Located at 3636 North Ridge Road, Suite 100. By McCurdy Real Estate and Auction, 12041 East 13th Street at K96, serving Kansas, Missouri, and Oklahoma for over 40 years. Real estate, but better. By the Joe and Judy Coughlin and the Chris and Jan Schumacher families, strong supporters of Grizzly soccer through the Eric Profit Memorial Soccer Fund. By the Jeff and Amy Willena family, in memory of Darrell Rhodes, one of the biggest fans in Grizzly Nation. By the Victory Project, helping kids fighting cancer on a daily basis and supporting research to diagnose and treat childhood diseases early. By Todd Eflin Narrates, voice audio for commercials, phone systems, videos, and books. Online at toddeflin.com, TODDEFLIN.com. By the Robert L. Gould Foundation, a philanthropic trust assisting the educational needs of young people at Northwest for over 10 years. By the Eric Profit Memorial Soccer Fund, providing scholarship assistance to Northwest soccer seniors each year through the support of the Eric Profit Scholarship Golf Tournament. And by the many other sponsors who make this webcast possible. And now, to the field, and the voice of the Grizzlies, Kevin Arkin.
Number 22, Giselle Garcia Villa. And freshman, number 7, Laseda Saunders. The Pioneers are coached by Marissa Murray, and she's assisted by Osvaldo Alvarez. Now the projected starting lineup for your Wichita Northwest JV Grizzlies. In goal, wearing number 1, a sophomore, Serenity Horstman. Junior midfielder, number 2, J.C. Schur. Sophomore defender, number 4, Hunter Hinkle. Freshman midfielder, number 5, Emily Edwards. Sophomore defender, number 7, Mariah Hood. Sophomore midfielder, number 9, Elizabeth Patterson. Freshman forward, number 10, Peyton Wilkerson. Sophomore midfielder, number 12, Malia Jackson. Freshman forward, number 16, Shushu Hamwe. Junior defender, number 18, April Isbell. And sophomore defender, number 23, Bliss White. Head JV coach for the Northwest Grizzlies is Michelle Lawrence. And we welcome you aboard, ladies and gentlemen, to another afternoon and evening of Grizzly soccer, the season finale, the regular season finale for both of these teams today here at Northwest. It is senior day at Northwest, and the senior night ceremonies will take place in between games. In the first half, The Pioneers will defend the south goal. In goal for West High, sophomore number 0, Diana Velasquez Cruz. And in goal for the Grizzlies, sophomore number 1, Serenity Horstman. All right. Clock is set. We're waiting for the West High to take the field here, and we'll get going in the junior varsity contest. Weather, not too bad. It's about 80, maybe 82. The wind blowing out of the southwest at about 20 miles an hour. So there is a bit of a wind here. The wind blowing across the field, actually in our faces from the southwest. It will favor the Pioneers here in the first half. Grizzlies will play from right to left.
That time's not going to work.
I checked it earlier. It was working. Oh, okay. Well, we have no clock here until halftime, as our graphics have already shorted out. It's been one of those days here at Northwest for yours truly, so this does not surprise me in the least. We'll keep you posted on the time. It is a 30-minute half game. Coach Marissa Murray shouting instructions to her troops, who are dressed in white today. Grizzlies in their home blues, and we're underway. West High kicks it off. Ball's intercepted by Shushu, and here come the Grizzlies down the field. Shushu can't control it. West High gets it back. Back over here now on the near side. Grizzlies pop one forward, courtesy of Elizabeth Patterson, who's playing midfield today. And we're not sure if you can hear it, but I can certainly hear the wind in my headset. Grizzlies continue to work it down. J.C. Schur. Shushu pops one forward, can't control it, and West High with it. The grass is really slowing the ball down here today. Here's a long pass forward. We'll see who gets to it first. And it looks like the Pioneers will clear it back out towards center. Hunter Hinkle on the near side pokes one down the middle. And coming out to get it is Velasquez, the goalkeeper for West High. That one intercepted by Malia Jackson. She sends it forward. Now it's picked off, and here comes West High back with it. Bliss White on defense for Northwest, anchoring the defense today. She gets the ball right back there, wearing number 12.
No, it's your phone.
I think we introduced her as wearing number 23, but she is indeed wearing number 12 today. This one's out of play. It'll be a throw in for Northwest. 2 minutes gone, first half, JV game, no score. This will be the final junior varsity game of the season for both of these teams. There are no playoffs of any kind for junior varsity. Jackson shanks one, and West comes away with it. Good. I just want to do that. Here's Shushu with a chance. Pops one forward, and it's picked off by Velasquez, and Shushu has the first goal-scoring chance of the game for either team. Velasquez back out to center, where Bliss White will pick it off, and she'll send it to the near side, where Hunter Hinkle is waiting for it. She will send it back to April Isbell, who's playing on defense here today. And Shushu with a breakaway. Can she get the shot off? She does. And a great save by Velasquez. It'll be a corner kick for Northwest. Corner kick, Northwest. Shushu got a nice shot off, headed for the corner, and diving to get it was Velasquez. Into the corner to take this is Bliss White coming up from her defensive spot. Oh, I'm sorry, we had a glare issue, excuse me. Back it comes to White, she'll center it again. Loose in front, popped around there, and Velasquez comes up with it. And she'll punt it out to center, and she stops that offensive thrust of the Grizzlies. Mariah Hood fighting for it on the far side at midfield. This one's going to go into the crowd. That'll be a throw in for Northwest. Yes, we do have a sellout crowd. It has been pointed out to me. Of course, it's senior night. You would expect the stands to be full. And fireworks after the game. I'd rather have fireworks during the game personally, but there's one pop forward by the Grizzlies, and now we have another issue because I know Jasmine Pena is not playing, but her uniform is on the field, so we'll have to figure out who's wearing that. This one, another long one sent forward, and there goes Shushu, but she won't get it. Velasquez will punt it with the wind in the direction of us. Hunter Hinkle giving chase. And she's right there in front of us and pops one forward, gets pushed off the ball. Bliss White sends it to April Isbell. Isbell sends it forward now. Patterson tried to pop one back to J.C. Sure. That didn't work. White will now send it on the near side. And Elizabeth Patterson runs to it, gets there first. She sends one intended for Shushu, and it was short. Hunter sends one for pass to Mariah Hood, and she sends a long one down there, and it will be Velasquez getting to it.
I know. I don't know what he was seeing.
Malia Jackson intercepts that distribution. Sends it on the far side. Emmeline Edwards gets a shot off into the wind, and the wind kills it. Wind is blowing pretty briskly here this afternoon. Shushu again. Here's another chance. A shot. Score. Northwest Grizzly goal. Goal scorer for the Grizzlies, number 10, Peyton Wilkerson. The assist, number 16, Shushu Hamway. And the Grizzlies draw first blood here with 23-14 remaining in the first half. And it's 1-0. Pretty good at the Grizzlies, if I do say so. Waiting the restart. West was subbing a couple of players here. That's the reason for that delay. Patterson wins it, sends it for Shushu. It goes through her, and down goes. Woo! Down goes Peyton Wilkerson in a heap, and it'll be a free kick for Northwest. Isbell comes up to take the freebie. April wearing number 18 today in her defensive role. And that sends all the way to Velasquez, who makes an easy catch. Back out to center it comes. On the near side, Hunter Hinkle sends one forward for Jackson. Jackson for sure. JC. Forward, far side. There's one down the middle, but it looks like West is going to get there first. Well, maybe I'm wrong. That one bounces off of Velasquez. It'll be a corner. Corner kick Northwest. And that corner will come from the far side of the field. In front. There's a shot, and Velasquez is there to make the save. She'll boot it out towards center. JC sure gave up on that one a little too soon. Bliss White with it now for Northwest. Up the near sideline. Elizabeth Patterson got the ball taken off of her feet. And this one comes down the near side where White has it. White sends it up again for Patterson. Elizabeth couldn't get to it. And JC sure intercepts a pass and sends one for Hamry, and down she goes. And they called advantage on it. Centering pass. Here comes another pass, no shot. JC again sends one for Malia Jackson. Jackson is double teamed. There's one down here for Bliss White. April couldn't get anything going. White will send it up the far side. It's intercepted. And Hood finally wins it and sends it up for Edwards, who brings it up the far side of the field. Edwards to Shushu. Shushu couldn't get a foot on it. Down the middle it comes. JC sure takes it. Has it tackled off of her foot. Bliss White is right there, and she sends it to space that's unoccupied by Northwest Grizzlies. Jackson watches it go out of play, and that should be a throw in for Northwest, and it is. 19-20. Oh my gosh. Why didn't you guys tell me?
Oh, I didn't see it.
Yeah. If I had seen them down there, which reminds me, I need a pen. I'd have written the numbers down and gotten them out, but thank you. Put that in my pocket. For next time, I'll be ready more next time. Grizzlies trying to work it down the field. They've had it down in West End most of the game so far. 18.5 remaining in the first half. Grizzlies up 1-0. Sure. Pass forward for Edwards, who sends it up. Kylie Foreman couldn't get to it. On the near side, that's Lexi Carr with it. That one goes out of play. It'll be a throw in for the Pioneers. April, oh boy, she blasted one, and that one will go out of play. It'll be a throw in for the Pioneers. And walking around with her hand on her chest is Isabella Garcia. She was the victim there. There's another one that April chips into her own bench, almost took off the head of her assistant coach. And April again knocks it out of play.
That's 3 in a row.
She's on a roll.
Could be another throw-in for the Pioneers. And that one goes out of play. That'll be a corner kick for West. Corner kick, West.
Not out by April, though.
This one's in the air, borne by the wind. That one's chipped over the goal line. That's going to be another corner, I believe. Corner kick, West. And in the air, in front of the goal. West trying to get a shot off, unable to do so. Now the Grizzlies with a chance. Sandoval giving chase along with Lexi Carr. That one's going to stay in. No, it went out of play, and it will belong to Northwest. Hunter Henkel will throw it in for Northwest. Tried to get it into Sandoval, and Sandoval was well covered. Bliss White now with it. White sends it wide, far side. Mariah Hood over there with some room. Overled herself a little bit. Still has it, though. And she brings it down the floor. Trying to win it back, unable to do so. Kylie Foreman now brings it up. There's another one chipped forward, and Velasquez will be the one to get there, and she'll have a goalkeeper distribution. Comes out here where Hunter Henkel will take charge. Henkel sends a nice ball down for Lexi Carr, but it rolls out of play, carried by the wind. Be a throw in for the Pioneers. Isbell again, this time a good defensive play as she knocks it out of danger. And that one also nearly got her head coach, who had a word or two for April. Isbell's back there and gets the ball, and will chip it out of play again. Here comes another throw in. Bliss White fighting for it. Here's a chance for West. Shot coming and a save by Horseman. And Serenity will bring it out for a punt into the wind. Pretty good punt given the wind. Have a whistle. And it looks like a free kick coming for the Grizzlies. 13 to go, first half. Grizzlies lead 1-0. Eva, come on. April takes this one. Oh God, they're bringing in a boatload of people here. 2 4s and a 7. Well, I can only introduce one of the 4s because that's all I have.
Number four.
Grizzlies trying to get it down there, and West wins it back.
Number 4. What's your name? What's your last name?
I need the other one.
I think this one's.
What's her name? I don't even see her on here. Navarra. I have no Navarras on here.
Or is it Ibarra?
Ibarra? Oh, I have one of those somewhere, I think.
Yeah.
Is it Avi or Avi? Avi. Gotcha. She's on here as number 18. Substitutions for West High, number 4, Kayla Rodriguez, number 7, Eva Camacho, and number 18, Avi Ibarra. Coming in for Northwest, number 14, Charisma Lira. And Ibarra comes up and gets it. No more mystery guests, thanks to our executive producer. These guys are killing me. Grizzlies still fighting for it. Hang on a minute, folks. I'll be right with you. 31, what's your name? Had a goal kick? Goal kick, West. Can't introduce her. She's not on my roster. She may be one of these people they don't have numbers on. I've got 4 of them. Nothing like making my job hard. West High bringing it up the floor. Getting across midfield. Charisma Lira with it now. Bringing it down herself. Centering one. And now a shot and a save by Velasquez. Lira took the shot probably from too far away. Ball back out here to center where Hunter Hinkle's giving chase. West High still fighting with it, still possessing it. Grizzlies trying to come away with it. J.C. Schur for the moment has it. Now she brings it up. Sends it to Lira. Lira for Sandoval. And West again. Hunter Hinkle intercepts the pass. Sends it back for Sandoval, and Hunter Hinkle went down hard. Free kick coming for Northwest. Isbell will take it. She takes it, and it's going to go out of play. Be a throw in for West. West will throw it in with 7:30 to go in the first half. And April taps it out right below us. It'll be another throw in for the Pioneers. Literally right in front of us up here in the broadcast booth. Now we have a player down for West. That would be Eva Camacho. The injured Pioneer is Eva Camacho. Andrea Allen, a trainer extraordinaire, comes in to check it out. Grizzlies are going to make some subs here shortly as they're starting to line up a boatload. This one goes down the middle. Who's going to win the race? Looks like West will get there first. Lexi Carr pops one forward. Sandoval fighting for it. And she comes away with it. Out of play, that'll be a throw in for Northwest. Substitutions for Northwest. Number 9, Elizabeth Patterson. Number 12, Malia Jackson. And number 16, Shushu Hamwi. Clock running, 6 to go. Foreman and Carr come out, among others. J.C. Sure, and got a little bunch ball going here. Sure comes away with it. Nice job. And she gets by the defender. Can she get a centering pass? No. And West wins it. Sure taps it out of play. It'll be a throw in for the Pioneers. Offside Northwest, free kick Pioneers. Sure like to know what we're waiting for. There we go. Malia Jackson will get that one and pop it right back forward. Patterson can't get to it. This one's going to go out of play. It'll be a throw in for the Grizzlies. Substitutions for West High, number 13, Emily De La Cruz, and number 28. Coming in for Northwest, number 10, Peyton Wilkerson. Be nice to have a roster that has actual names on it, along with numbers. Out of play to West High. Malia Jackson saves it. Is back there. She's going to send it across for Mariah Hood. And Hood there. She's going to send it across for Mariah Hood. And Hood sends one up on the far side. April Isbell moves up from her defensive spot, and she sends one in for Velasquez. Loose ball in front, and Velasquez picks it up. Well, they added a little drama to the action here. Here's a chance. A shot goes wide. Ball stays in because of the wind. And who's going to get this one? Grizzlies can't control it. West High comes out with it. Out of play to West High for a throw-in. 2:20 to go, first half. Grizzlies lead 1-0 on a goal by Peyton Wilkerson. Off a beautiful feed by Shushu. Out to center. White on the far side takes it, can't control it. Here comes West with more. West has a player 2 yards offside. Goes out of play. It'll be a throw in for Northwest. Shushu. Can she get around the defender? She passes one to space. Nobody's there. Actually, Wilkerson got there. Goes over the goal line for a goal kick. Goal kick, Pioneers. One minute remaining in the first half. 1 minute. West sends it out to center. Bliss White sends it right back. Lyra with it. Pioneers come away with it again. Nice job of intercepting that one. Bringing it down is Malia Jackson. And here's a chance for Shushu. Shot coming off the goalkeeper's leg and out of play for a corner kick. Corner kick, Northwest. I don't think they'll get this off, though. There's only 7 seconds remaining. That'll do it. Score at half of the junior varsity contest. Wichita Northwest 1 and Wichita West 0. Ladies and gentlemen, the concession stand is open for your convenience at halftime. Plenty of hot dogs, hamburgers, chips, candy, and snacks, along with some cold drinks. The concession stand is located just north of the main entry gate to the stadium. And for those of you along the line, we're going to send you to an exorbitant profit-making timeout as well. And then we'll be back with second half action. You take all the time you need, Mr. Producer. You ready? Yep. Okay, let's go. We'll be back. This is Grizzly Soccer.
Friendly is finding a better rate, an instant debit card, scholarships and teacher grants for projects, loans specifically for teachers and healthcare professionals, being the #1 auto lender for a reason, more than $400,000 in community partnerships. Credit Union of America. Welcome to Friendly. Learn more at cuofamerica.com.
This may sound like a typical high school basketball game being played on a Friday night in Kansas. In fact, it's a crash course in cooperation and teamwork. It's a test of dedication, determination, and drive. It's character development in action. If you think high school sports are only about competition, think about this. High school sports can play a critical role in a student's overall education. In fact, studies show that students who participate in school sports are more likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in their academic lives. At the same time, playing sports helps teach lessons not covered in the classroom. Lessons like tolerance, respect for the rules, and the importance of supporting your community. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education. This message presented by the Kansas State High School Activities Association and the Kansas Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
This property and it's sold right to you.
Shall we book it?
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. I love it.
Hi friends, Phil Nightingale, General Manager at Mount Hamilton Ford. Have you been thinking about a new SUV? Right now is a great time to buy a new Ford at the big corner of 119th and West Kellogg. EcoSport, Escape, Edge, Explorer, Expedition. Mount Hamilton Ford is sure to have the right vehicle to fit your size. And you know you can count on us with this great selection to find the right SUV at the best price to fit your budget. Check us out online or in person. Let us make your purchase easy with pickup and delivery right from your home or work. Mount Hamilton Ford, experience the difference.
What does it mean when people say America is a land of opportunity?
It means the power to discover.
To redefine yourself.
To improve yourself.
To challenge yourself.
To realize there's more in you
than you ever knew
that you could do.
It means giving people an open field to explore what they do best.
With the best tools.
The best training.
The best technology in the world.
We bring out the best in the people who serve.
So you can be
all you can be.
Grizzly Soccer Online is supported by Todd Eflin Narrates. I'm the voice you hear on our sponsor announcements. My wife is an alum of Northwest, and this is my 6th season as your announcer. I was a longtime radio personality in Wichita, and now do full-time voice acting. You can use my voice for your business, like product or training videos, telephone systems, radio or TV spots, and audiobooks. Learn more online at toddeflin.com. That's TODDEFLIN.com.
If I feel myself lobstering, I'll put my jacket on.
April did better than I expected on the April did better than I expected on the
She's doing all right. You know, you can put those on.
See, I couldn't hear you when I put them on.
You can't hear them. No, you can't hear them because I don't have the splitter.
Okay. I didn't know if you could hear me either, so.
I can hear you, but I
okay.
won't be able to hear me.
Okay. Well, as long as you can hear me, then that's fine. Because I always have one side, one ear out anyway. into
I got
it.
asked Wednesday why the game wasn't on.
Oh, really?
Yeah, by the para that I work with. She said, I looked for you last night. I didn't see you on. I said, well, you didn't see me on it. I was sick. And that's the reason I'm about to go home.
But yeah, it made me laugh.
That's nice to be missed.
I know.
So this class where I caught the 4 kids with phones while I was trying to prove a problem at the end of class, I said, I'm going to take 2 minutes. And I'll say this again on Monday, but I want to tell you what the rules are for the final. Okay? And these rules are inviolable. I said, first of all, obviously, no talking. You talk, you're cheating, go to the bathroom before you come. There are no bathroom breaks during the final for any reason. Okay? If you have to go, hold it. If you can't hold it, clean up the mess. Third, make sure you have a pencil. Maybe I suggest you bring 2, and also make sure you have a calculator.
Okay.
Okay, because you'll need one.
Fair enough.
Bring the cheat sheets, because I let them, there's some formulas that I let them, cheat sheet formulas.
Right, yeah.
Bring the cheat sheets that you're allowed to bring. If you don't bring them, I'm not giving you new ones. You've got to be, you're responsible for your own stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. Lastly, when you walk in that door, you turn your phone off and you put it on that table over there, and you can pick it up when you leave. If you don't do that, and I see it on your person, you get a 0 because you're cheating. No exceptions. I hope I've made myself clear. I'm not playing the phone game during finals.
No. All right.
You know, when I subbed for Anna Hinkle last year at Christmas, I made them do the same thing. And I had 2 kids that refused to put their phones back there. So I said, fine, you can leave and you get a 0. Your choice. They both left. They got a 0. And one of them, because it was an online final, one of them went in the library and took the final. I still gave him a 0.
They made the choice.
I don't know. How do I know he didn't cheat?
Exactly.
All right, folks, we welcome you back here at Northwest. Kevin Arkin, Ashley Isbell is joining us. April's going to play instead.
April will be on the field.
Yeah, we'll have. Yeah, you're good. Yes.
Oh, she's going to play the field again.
In the second half, West High will defend the north goal. In goal for the Pioneers, number 0, Diana Velasquez Cruz. And in goal for the Grizzlies, number 1, Serenity Horseman. Grizzlies will play from left to right in the second half, wearing their blue uniforms. West High in their road whites. Grizzlies will kick off. And the way it stands now, April Isbell is playing forward. And she takes off. West High wins it, brings it back down the middle. Here we go again. The wind's still blowing out of the southwest, about 20 miles an hour. Not horrible by any means, at least not by Wichita standards.
Yeah, it's pretty calm still.
This one's out of play. We'll have a throw in for the Grizzlies. Nice crowd going hand over there. You can see them on your screen. And we still don't have our clock fixed. We may or may not have it fixed tonight. We'll see how it goes here in between games.
Looks like it might have been maybe a handball. Nope. Bad throw.
This one comes in, and who's going to win this? West High brings it up to midfield, and it's rejected by Bliss White and sent right back across by the Pioneer defense. White gives chase again, and she'll send it across the near side. That's going to go right to Coach, I forgot her last name, Marissa. Oh, this is terrible. How'd I forget her last name? I'm still going to give her credit. Marissa Murray. Yeah, very hard name to remember.
All right, Kevin.
We have a throw incoming for Northwest now on the near side. Mariah Hood will handle it. She sends one up, and who's going to get it? J.C. Sure fighting for it. Hood comes in as well. Centering pass from the Pioneers, and Hunter Hinkle is there to clear it out of danger. And now it comes back out towards center. That one goes out of play. It'll be a throw in for West. Grizzlies lead 1-0. 28 to go, second half. Lexi Carr couldn't control it. Bounces off of her. Now she's got it back again. And she sends one over there on the far side to can't tell who that is over there. This one's going to go out of play, and it will belong to West. This one's out of play. It belongs to Northwest. It'll be Mariah Hood handling the throw from right below us. Hood throws it into Isbell. Bounces off a West player. We'll do it all over again. April chasing it. Deep. And it goes out of play for a corner kick. Corner kick, Northwest. Allison Ramirez getting set to come in for Northwest. She'll come in at the next sub opportunity. In the air it goes, and over the net, carried by the wind. It'll be a goal kick for the Pioneers. Goal kick, West. Substituting for Northwest, number 6, Allison Ramirez. Kick into the wind is pretty good, actually, and West High gets it. And they bring it across center. And now it's a run. Taken away by Bliss White, and down goes White. No foul called on either player. Both players get up again. White sends that out. Now here's another one. White going for it. Mariah Hood on the near side. And it goes out of play to Northwest. I'm sorry, to West, excuse me. That one chipped out. Give it to Northwest. April Isbell with it, and she begins a drive downfield. Malia Jackson sends it far side for Emmeline Edwards. Center, Shoo with it. Has it taken off her foot. Ball bounces off of Lexi Carr, and Grizzlies have it again. This time it's J.C. Scher bringing it up. Centering pass for Shoo. Shot! Score!
No, not number 6.
That was, who got the pass to her? Was that J.C.? I thought it was J.C. Scher.
Well, it looked like it was JC, so 2.
You sure it was 5? Emmeline Edwards? Northwest Grizzly goal. Goal scorer number 16, Shoo Hamway. You're sure. The assist, number 5, Emmeline Edwards. Okay, I thought JC got the assist. I really did, but I'll take your word for it, Mr. Producer. Serenity sends it over here to Mariah Hood. We're back underway. Grizzlies now lead by 2. Shoo win on both goals tonight. Out of play. Nice save there by the ball retriever. Not exactly sure what we have here, but it's entertaining, I'll say that.
Which part are you unsure of? Because April caused the foul. And Coach wasn't sure, or didn't realize that it was her, that it was April that needed a sub.
Oh. Malia Jackson with it in the back. She gets tripped, and that'll be a free kick for Northwest. Lyra and Foreman getting set to return for Northwest here at the next sub. Glad you're with us wherever you are on planet Earth. Hope you're enjoying the contest. Senior night festivities will take place right after this game is over. Substitutions for Northwest, number 14, Charisma Lyra, and number 22, Kylie Foreman. Hood throws it into Foreman, and Foreman sends it back, and Malia Jackson is giving chase, and she'll win it. Send it wide. West comes away with it. Now Jackson picks it right back, and she'll bring it up herself. Tried to pass it. It was blocked. Now she sends a through ball. That was intended for Foreman. And here's another chance for Northwest. West comes away with it. Got a throw in coming for the Grizzlies, far side of the field. Grizzlies trying to get something started offensively here. That one's rejected. Bliss White has it, though. Gives it to Hood. Hood double teamed now, and West High comes away with it. Lexi Carr gets a foot on it. Now Malia Jackson, who's all by herself, gets it to White, back to Jackson. Jackson with a lot of space in front of her. Dribbles it for a bit, sends it up to Charisma Lyra. Now there's one for Foreman, and we're offside. Offside Northwest, free kick Pioneers. "20 minutes to go in the game. Grizzlies up 2-0. Bliss White shielding nicely, but West still comes away with it. And here's a nice run down the near side. Mariah Hood trying to block it, can't do so. And West in the penalty area, deep, crossing pass, and it's cleared out by the defense, and a nice job that time defensively by Northwest. Cross midfield comes Northwest. Oops, forgot the ball. And we have a foul called, and it's going to be a free kick for the Pioneers. Kick is in the air, it's short, and it's intercepted. Under Hinkle got a foot on it over there, and now the Grizzlies bringing it up the field. West High picks it off. They send it up to midfield. Bliss White intercepts that. Malia Jackson now chips one forward for Charisma Lyra to run to. Can't quite get there. Kylie Foreman on the far side. Nice centering pass by Foreman, but nobody there to get it. Bliss White with it. Back out here to Hood. Hood up the near side. Sending it past Ramirez. West comes away with it and kicks it into the Grizzly bench. That'll be a throw in for Northwest. Mariah Hood will handle it and throws it in. Lyra can't do anything with it. Bliss White sends a beauty forward. Kylie Foreman can't get the shot off. Boy, that was a nice pass by Bliss White. I got a 3 and a 16. We have offside here. Is that what that is?
Yep, offside.
Offside West, free kick, Grizzlies. Bliss White sends one forward. Nice run. And kicked away by the defense of West. Ball stays in. Lexi Carr with it now for Northwest. Nice ball on the far side. That one blocked. Grizzlies get it back and send it right back to the center. There's a long shot. That's going to go wide for a goal kick. Oh, they corner kick. Never mind. It was deflected. Corner kick Northwest. Substitutions for West, number 3, Brisa Pargalera, and number 16, Ileana Morales. Coming in for Northwest, number 2, J.C. Schur, and number 10, Peyton Wilkerson. Kylie Foreman will take the corner. Ball is low on the ground. Schur back to Foreman. And now they're saying Grizzlies are offside.
She came back from the offside position.
Offside, Northwest, free kick, Pioneers. Well, that was unfortunate, to say the least.
Huh?
To say the least, it
Yes.
was unfortunate. Wilkerson on the near side, looking to center it. And gets a short center off to Foreman. Foreman across the bow, and it's taken away by Velasquez, and that was a nice job. 13:50 to go in the game. Northwest leading 2-0. April Isbell getting set to come back in along with the scoring machine, Shushu Hamwee. West High trying to get some offense going here with 13 to go. That ball deflected. It's going to go over the goal line for a corner kick. Corner kick, Pioneers. And we have a crew getting ready to blow up the tunnel. Here comes the corner kick, in the air and short. Intercepted there by Mariah Hood. Out it comes to Foreman. Two players go down in a heap. Play continues. Nice defensive play by West. Now a West player down and does not get up. And she is staying down. Lyra sends it over for a goal kick.
And they're stopping the clock.
Goal kick, Pioneers. Substitutions for Northwest, number 16, Shushu Hamwee. And number 18, April Isbell. Can you give me a number on the injured player?
It looks like it's number 22.
That would be Giselle Garcia Villa, if that's correct. It is. The injured Pioneer player is Giselle Garcia Villa. She is being helped off.
Yeah, I can't quite tell if it's ankle or knee, but it's
a leg injury, that's for sure.
She is definitely in a lot of pain.
She is in much pain.
I just hope for her sake, even though it's the last game, I hope it's not.
We hope it's not serious.
A bad injury.
Yeah. Being helped off by by the head coach and by the Northwest trainer extraordinaire, Andrea Allen. Yeah, she seems to have more mobility now than she did just a moment ago.
Uh-huh. I'm guessing it's ankle just by how she's walking.
Yeah, she's kind of high-stepping gingerly. After all that, it's going to be a goal kick for West once we resume play. And we're back underway. If you're just joining us, this is the junior varsity contest. It's senior night. Grizzlies and Pioneers, and the Grizzlies lead 2-0. There's a shot by April and a rebound, score. And that's Shushu. Got the goal. That's her second.
That was Shushu's goal.
Northwest Grizzly goal. Goal scorer number 16. Her second of the game, Shushu Hamwee. The assist number 18, April Isbell. So Shushu has 3 points tonight. Definitely going to be our star of the game here. We're going to get her up here after the ceremonies are over for a visit.
We're going to kind of restart because it looked like the keeper. Oh, they're switching out keepers.
They are?
Just on the field.
Oh, I see it. Now I got to tell me who it is that's taking over.
I have no idea.
Okay.
I just looked over it.
Fine spotter you are.
Never saw the number. I just saw it happening.
Marissa, who's in goal?
Mia Hernandez.
Who is it? Hernandez. Arena? No. Well, I'm hoping I get this right. Now playing goal for the Pioneers, Kimberly Olivas Hernandez. Your attention, please. Would all of those who are going to be participating in the senior night ceremonies please begin to make your way over to the scorer's table underneath the broadcast booth on the east side of the field. Again, if you're participating in the senior night ceremonies, please come over to the scorer's table at this time.
Corner kick take by April, and it's actually a pretty darn good one. Sent right back in.
Yeah, nice shot by Jackson there. Almost went in. Just got blocked at the last moment. Up the middle again. Jackson chips it forward. Grizzlies still maintaining possession. Grizzlies lead now 3-0. Bliss White sends one wide. Nice ball. Hunter Hinkle brings it forward to Shushu.
Oh, great cross.
Great shot.
Opportunity.
Good, nice save by Velasquez. That one's out of play. It'll be a throw in. Substitutions for West High. Number 4, Kayla Rodriguez. And number 14, Marie Madrid. And Haley Sandoval getting set to come back in for Northwest along with Elizabeth Patterson. That'll be at the next opportunity. Yeah. My biggest concern has been alleviated because I see Jan Shoemaker walking across the way there. So I know she's in the building.
Grizzlies take it down. Looks like, hopefully. Oh.
Nice chip, but there's nobody home. That goes over the goal line, and that will be a goal kick. Goal kick West. Substituting for Northwest, number 9, Elizabeth Patterson, and number 15, Aneli Sandoval. Clock running, inside 7 to go now. And who is that wearing the radio? Turn around. Oh, that's Mr. Hammond is going to join us tonight. Darren Hammond, the administrator on duty tonight. There's a shot and a save by Velasquez.
Great save.
Velasquez handled that bullet with ease. White got a piece of it. Now this one goes into Grizzly territory. Mariah Hood will chase back there for it. And they're still fighting back there. Oh, my question about Annika Morrison has been answered. Ball on the far side. Grizzlies in possession. Substitutions for Northwest, number 14, Charisma Lira, number 18, Annika Morrison, and number 22, Kylie Foreman. Grizzlies have it, and they bring it down the floor. That's April up there trying to work it in. She sends one that's going to go over the goal line for a goal kick. Goal kick West. Kick intercepted by April Isbell. She sends one wide. Charisma Lira fighting for it. It goes out of play, and it will belong to Northwest. Mariah Hood will come up to do the throw in. April Isbell intercepts it. She gets a shot off, and it goes off the post. And Velasquez is there. April came that close to getting a goal, far post.
And that would have been the first and probably only of her high school career.
Yep, it would have been. Mariah Hood sends one out of play. It'll belong to the Pioneers. 3 minutes to go, 3-0 Northwest. Looks like the Grizzlies are going to, junior varsity is going to finish up with a win. They've had a pretty good year. All told, April centering one. There's a good feed, a shot, and taken at the post by Velasquez.
Nicely done by the keeper.
She's made some good plays down there tonight. Hood with it. That one's going to get chucked in our direction and go out of play and belong to Northwest. Hood will throw it in from right below where we are. And lands it right in front of Isbell. Isbell, centering pass. Oh, they couldn't get the volley off. This one comes back out to center. Jackson is back there for Northwest. Here's April again. Shooting! And a shot off the crossbar after a save by Velasquez. April cannot buy a goal.
Oh, that'll be entertainment at home later tonight.
Substitution for Northwest, number 2, J.C. Schur. She'll come in for Jackson. Kick is in the air. Loose in front. 1 minute remaining in the game. Out of play. Is that a goal kick? Must be. And they take it very quickly. Mariah Hood quickly throws it in to April. All the way back to Velasquez, who's going to be tired. She's had a good game, though. In all fairness, Serenity Horseman has not been tested tonight, and that's a tribute to the defense of Northwest and their possessing of the ball. Oop. There's a trip. And they're going to call the play. It'll be a free kick for Northwest with 2 seconds to go.
2 seconds. April was trying to get him to go quickly. That was not happening.
Final score of the junior varsity contest, Northwest 3 and West High 0. The senior night ceremonies will begin here in just a few moments, followed by the varsity contest. And we're going to let you folks keep it right where you are on the network as we go down and get set up for the senior night.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Senior Night here at Wichita Northwest High School. We would like to take a moment to recognize our class of 2025 soccer seniors, their families, and a very special soccer mom who is the backbone of Northwest Soccer. At this time, we would like Mrs. Jan Prophet Shoemaker, Assistant Principal Darren Hammond, and Eric Prophet Scholarship Award winners Raylan Grant and Isabel Santiago Morrison to make their way to the center circle. Before we recognize our soccer seniors, we have a very special ceremony. On behalf of all our soccer players, these seniors would like to make a presentation to a special lady who has always been the heart and soul of Northwest Soccer. Please welcome our soccer supermom, Mrs. Jan Prophet Shoemaker, mother of the late Eric Prophet. Jan, along with the Prophet and Shoemaker families, continues to support both the men's and women's soccer programs here at Northwest High, primarily through her involvement in the Eric Prophet No. 19 Memorial Soccer Fund. This fund provides soccer seniors with scholarship money for their post-secondary education, as well as facilities improvements that assures all of our children a quality complex for future generations. One look at our turf tonight will tell you what the fund has done for the facility this year alone. Jan invites you to participate in the Eric Prophet Scholarship Golf Tournament, which will be played at Rolling Hills Country Club on June 16th. This is the major fundraiser for the fund, and we invite you to participate as either a player or a sponsor. This year, scholarship awards have been announced for 4 seniors in the Grizzlies soccer program. They will receive their awards at Rolling Hills during lunch at the golf tournament on June 16th. Jan, for all that you and your family have done for Grizzly soccer and for the hundreds of lives that you have touched, please accept our sincerest thanks as well as this token of our esteem presented by our award winners. Ladies and gentlemen, Mrs. Jan Prophet Shoemaker. Now let's meet our seniors. Our first senior tonight is goalkeeper and captain, number 1, Liliana Hernandez. Liliana is the daughter of Nicole and Chris Cuevas. She has played soccer all her life, including all 4 years at Northwest, 3 on the varsity squad. Outside of soccer, Liliana is involved with early college academy as well as basketball. She earned honorable mention All-City honors her freshman year and was named first team All-City her sophomore year. Her favorite soccer memories include playing Hutch her freshman year and winning in penalty kicks, and the penalty kicks she stopped against Mays her junior and senior years. Next year, Liliana plans to attend Southwestern College on a soccer scholarship and study psychology. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Liliana Hernandez. Now let's meet midfielder and captain, number 6, Raylan Grant. Raylan is the daughter of Erica and Timothy Bemis. She has played soccer on the varsity squad all 4 years. In addition, Raylan is involved with early college academy, volleyball, and for the culture. She is a Kristen Conrad Scholarship winner and a recipient of this year's Eric Prophet Memorial Scholarship as well. Her favorite Grizzly soccer moment was playing at Washburn in the pouring rain and scoring to tie the game. Raylan's plan for next year include attending Newman University, studying health science. She will also play soccer for Newman on an athletic scholarship. Ladies and gentlemen, Ms. Raylan Grant. Our next senior is number 15, defender Isbell Santiago Morrison. Isbell is the daughter of Natasha Santiago Mason and Chris Morrison. She has played in the Grizzlies soccer program for 4 years, including this year on the varsity squad. Outside of soccer, Isbell is involved with the Northwest Madrigals and was a 2-time state singer. She is also a drum major for the Northwest Marching Band and has been president and vice president of Grizzlies for Change. She also is a recipient of the Eric Prophet Memorial Scholarship and the Kristen Conrud Scholarship. Her favorite soccer moments include both the USC Ice Bucket Challenges and the Rady Games at Washburn Rural. Next year, Isbell plans to attend Butler Community College on a full vocal scholarship. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Isbell Santiago Morrison. Last but not least, let's meet senior captain number 21, defender Lillian Schilling. Lillian is the daughter of Judy and John Schilling. She has played all 4 years on the varsity squad at Northwest. Outside of soccer, Lillian is involved with Grizzlies for Change and is a winner of the Kansas State High School Activities Association Citizenship Award. She received Defensive Honorable Mention honors her freshman and sophomore years and was named second team All-City last year at midfield. Her first favorite Northwest soccer moments include doing the USC Ice Bucket Challenge and getting to meet new and amazing people each year. Next year, Lillian plans to attend Newman University to play soccer and to study psychology. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Lillian Schilling. Ladies, thank you again for all that you have done for the Grizzly soccer program and for your leadership to those who will follow in your footsteps. Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause again for your Northwest Grizzlies soccer seniors.
launched the new one? I did. Awesome.
Wichita Northwest Grizzlies soccer is on the air. Welcome to everyone in Grizzly Nation to another webcast of your Wichita Northwest Grizzlies as they take on the best teams in Kansas and pursue a 6A state title. Follow your Grizzlies all season long on youtube.com/NWHSGRIZZ. Today's webcast is brought to you through the support of the many sponsors of this year's Eric Profit Scholarship Golf Tournament, including the following: Mel Hambledon Ford at the big corner of 119th West and Kellogg. We're better. We're proving it. You be the judge. Thank you, Lisa Hamilton. And by Tom Lassiter and Fleeson, Ruing, Colson, and Kitch, attorneys in the Epic Center at 301 North Main. We believe our clients' best interests and needs are our own. By Credit Union of America, where members are the owners. With branches all over the Wichita metro area, Credit Union of America stands ready to serve you. By Dan Garreau and the law firm of Dugan & Garreau, experts in personal injury, business law, workers' compensation, wills, and trusts. Located at 3636 North Ridge Road, Suite 100. By McCurdy Real Estate and Auction, 12041 East 13th Street in K96, serving Kansas, Missouri, and Oklahoma for over 40 years. Real estate, but better. By the Joe and Judy Coughlin and the Chris and Jan Schumacher families. Strong supporters of Grizzly soccer through the Eric Profit Memorial Soccer Fund. By the Jeff and Amy Willena family in memory of Daryl Rhodes, one of the biggest fans in Grizzly Nation. By the Victory Project, helping kids fighting cancer on a daily basis and supporting research to diagnose and treat childhood diseases early. By Todd Eflin Narrates. Voice audio for commercials, phone systems, videos, and books. Online at toddeflin.com, TODDEFLIN.com. By the Robert L. Gould Foundation, a philanthropic trust assisting the educational needs of young people at Northwest for over 10 years. By the Eric Profit Memorial Soccer Fund, providing scholarship assistance to Northwest soccer seniors each year through the support of the Eric Profit Scholarship Golf Tournament. And by the many other sponsors who make this webcast possible. And now, to the field, and the voice of the Grizzlies, Kevin Arkin.
Okay, I have theirs. I don't see ours. There's another chair in there if you want to grab it. Damn it. It doesn't have the years on it. I don't have a pen. Who the starters there? Liliana's a senior. Emily's a junior. Raylan's a senior and a captain. She's a captain. She's a captain. Senior. Freshman. Emily, Raylan, Toby, Kimmy, Bonnie, Isabel, Amaya, Audrey, Lillian, Kimberly.
Perfect.
And then
All right, where's their roster is in one of those.
no,
Where are their starters at?
right here.
Perfecto mundo.
I gotcha.
Thank you. Huh? Yeah, you did better on the field than you did on the test. You got an A on the test.
You did fantastic.
Yeah, you were awesome. The star of the game. I didn't have to do all this stuff now. I talk now. Zachariason is his name. I'll blow it anyway. Don't you even think about it. Good evening again, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Senior Night at Northwest. The Wichita Northwest High School soccer program, head coach Christina Commons, along with assistant coach Michelle Lawrence, welcomes you to Northwest High for tonight's Greater Wichita Athletic League varsity soccer match featuring the Pioneers of Wichita West High School and your Wichita Northwest Grizzlies. We also extend a warm Grizzly welcome to any Northwest alumni in attendance at the game tonight, as well as to our guests from West High. Tonight's game is sanctioned by the Kansas State High School Activities Association. High school sports are intended to be an extension of the classroom, teaching teamwork, responsibility, and sportsmanship. Rule 52 requires each of us to reinforce these lessons on the playing field. Spectators are expected to provide positive encouragement to the players of both teams and to respect all players, coaches, and officials while maintaining an atmosphere of sportsmanship throughout the contest. We appreciate your cooperation. The center referee for the varsity match tonight is Ranjit Lama. He'll be assisted by James Galdean and Keith Zachariason. Sorry, Keith. I know. I knew that last game, too. I blew it twice. It's on me. Sit over here. What's his last name? Castillo. Avi Ibarra. Avi Salcido. Emily on the cruise. Okay, I got it. Except Melissa Murray, I botched that last time too. next year I want to change something.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's meet the starting lineups for tonight's varsity contest. And we'll start with the visiting team, our visitors from West High. In goal for the Pioneers, a sophomore, number 0, Diana Velasquez Cruz. Midfielder, a junior, number 1, Brooklyn Janae Castilla. At midfield, a sophomore, number 2, Lady Guzman. At forward, a senior, number 4, Avi Abera. At forward, a sophomore, number 6, Aaliyah Hernandez. On defense, a sophomore, number 8, Aaliyah Areola. At forward, a sophomore, number 9, Layla Figueroa. On defense, a senior, number 11, Gavi Salcido. At midfield, a freshman, number 13, Emily Dela Cruz. Number 14, Natalie Mendoza. And on defense, a sophomore, number 18, Mady Villatera Zarate. The head coach of the Pioneers is Marissa Murray. She's assisted by Oswaldo Alvarez. Ladies and gentlemen, the Wichita West High Pioneers. And now, the starting lineup for your Wichita Northwest Grizzlies. In goal, a senior and captain, number 1, Liliana Hernandez. At midfield, a junior, number 5, Emily Bravo. At midfield, a senior, captain, number 6, Raylan Grant. On defense, a freshman, number 8, Toby Mitchell. At forward, a freshman, number 10, Kimmy Aguero. On defense, a freshman, number 13, Bonnie Rueda. On defense, a senior, number 15, Isbell Santiago. At midfield, a junior, number 16, Amaya Alvarez. On defense, a sophomore, number 20, Audrey Thomas. On defense, a senior and captain, number 21, Lillian Schilling. And at forward, a freshman, number 23, Kimberly Johnston. The Grizzlies are coached by Christina Commons. She's assisted by Michelle Lawrence. The managers are Tommy Roberts and Amaya Bates. Ladies and gentlemen, your Wichita Northwest Grizzlies. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we ask you to please stand and remove your caps for the playing of our national anthem. The athletic trainer of the Grizzlies is Andrea Allen. Her services are furnished courtesy of Ascension Via Christi Sports Medicine. The official scorer is David Nigg. We want to take a moment to thank some of the sponsors who make Grizzly Soccer possible. They include Mel Hambledon Ford, Credit Union of America, Dugan and Giroux Attorneys, the Gould Foundation, Security First Title, and the families of Tom Lassiter, Joe and Judy Coughlin, and Chris and Jan Shoemaker. In the first half, Wichita West will defend the south goal. In goal for the Pioneers, number 0, Diana Velazquez Cruz. And in goal for your Grizzlies, senior, number 1, Liliana Hernandez. Ashley, would you give Shushu the headset? You're going to come stand right here. And we're underway here, folks. Grizzlies with the ball to start things off. And I'm going to help you get adjusted here. That ought to be good. You won't be able to hear anything, but I hear you. Oh, thank you very much. You're awesome. Okay, while they're playing and you watch the game going on before you, we're going to have our little star of the game show here from the JV contest. And I'm pleased to welcome into the broadcast booth our star tonight with 2 goals and 1 assist in the game, in on all 3 goals, and that would be Shushu Hamwi. Shushu, congratulations on a great game.
Thank you.
You got to speak up.
Thank you.
We got to be able to hear you. I'm going to raise your volume because you're kind of soft-spoken. Okay, so what's it feel like out there being a scoring machine tonight?
It feels really great. I like being out there with my team, supporting them and scoring goals. It makes my coach happy, it makes my team happy, and it makes me happy.
Well, you were in the right place at the right time, and quite frankly, I thought your best play of the night was not a goal, but it was the assist that you gave to Peyton Wilkerson on the first goal. That was just an absolute beauty.
Thank you. Yeah, I thought that was great too. I mean, I could have scored another goal on that one, but I think I held the ball too long, but that's all right. We won, that's good.
Tell us a little bit about your soccer history. I know you're a freshman, so you haven't played here before, but...
No. I think I used to play when I was little. Not that much, but it would be like me and my siblings. I didn't really have like a team that I would play on. It would just be usually like me in the house or like with my sister and my brother. But that's really it. Ever since I came to Northwest, I feel like really happy, and people are very welcoming. My other school that I went to, I wasn't really welcome there for certain reasons.
Was the school in the States?
Yeah, it was Mays High.
Oh, Mays High. Okay.
Yeah. So I went to homeschooling for a little bit, 1 year for 8th grade, and then I came here. I know my parents made a great choice sending me here because I feel very welcomed, and people support me in what I do, and I know they'll stand for me and what's right.
I think you'll find the Northwest community, and you've already found that out, that the Northwest community, not only the staff and the teachers, but the kids as well, everybody is very supporting of everyone else. I think that's plainly obvious, and I've noticed that for all the years that I've been associated with Northwest. So what you're telling me is no surprise. Give us a little bit about your background, because you're not originally from the States, are you?
I was born here, but my parents are from Egypt and Syria, so I'm Middle Eastern. I would say that I'm Egyptian more than I'd say I'm Syrian, because that's basically where I was raised, kind of. Like, my aunts lived there, a lot of my family lived there, and yeah, they came here and to start a new life, and like they raised their kids here. I have 4 brothers, a sister, and then
Where are you in the pecking order of all that?
I'm the middle child with my brother. He goes to Mays High. He's a junior there. He plays soccer as well.
And where's that at?
Mays High.
Mays. Okay, so he's still at Mays.
Yeah. He's trying to make varsity.
Is he older or younger than you? Or?
He's a junior.
He's a junior.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, who knows? Maybe I'll be calling his number when the boys play Mays next year.
Yeah.
You never know. So, well, that's good. That's great. And I will say, it's one thing I do know, and I know this from personal experience, since I see you every other day in the class. You're no slouch in the classroom either. You're doing, I mean, I can't speak for your other classes, but you're doing awful well in math, I can tell you that. So
I try to have amazing grades. I've never dropped below anything. Like in middle school, I would always have A's. Same thing. I finished this last semester actually, with all A's. And I'm trying to this quarter too. I'm trying to this semester.
Hopefully you will be successful. I know there's one class that you're sitting on an A right now unless you completely blow the final.
Yeah.
And that's your geometry class, because you're doing real well. You're doing real well in math, and that's just a great thing. So you keep up the good work.
Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe I'll see you in the classroom next year too. You never know. So you keep on playing hard. We want to see you out here next year playing. All right.
All right. Thank you so much.
Shushu Hamley, our guest here, a little star of the game, as we watch the varsity game getting underway. They're 5 minutes in, and there's no score in the game. Shushu, thanks again for joining us, and you're welcome to stay up here and visit as long as you like tonight.
Thank you.
Okay. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, there's a long one. Boom! Score. Who did it? Northwest Grizzly goal. Now we got to figure out who it was. Johnson? Goal scorer for Northwest, number 23, Kimberly Johnston. Was there an assist? All I saw was the shot. I never saw anything before that because I was talking to Shushu.
I saw the end of the shot.
We just won't mention anything, and we'll call it good. So the Grizzlies on top now, 1-0 on the goal by Johnston. I want to thank April Isbell for bringing me up something to drink. I was dying of thirst up here. And we want to congratulate all of our seniors on their senior night festivities, and especially our two Eric Prophet Scholarship winners, Raylan Grant and Isbell Santiago Morrison. Well deserved on both of their parts. Ball comes over here on the near side. We have to do sponsors. Pick the spot where we left off. Bouncing around, now it's kicked out to the near side, and Santiago is there. Kimmy sends one, a header, and Velasquez will get that. And Velasquez was been pretty busy tonight as she was in the JV game. Which one are we on here? Which one? Here? Okay, that works. Let me put 2 paperweights. There we go. Hopefully our book won't get blown away here. By the way, I need to be congratulated for getting through this entire thing without losing my script to the wind.
I have to say, I am impressed.
You should be. Far side. Grizzlies working it. Kimmy sends it back. And nice play there by Grizzlies to get it forward. Here we go. Here's Amaya Alvarez sending a long one. And that's going to go wide, and that may roll over the goal line, and it will, and that'll be a goal kick. Goal kick, West High. Subbing for Northwest, number 7, Adri Bootsma. This goal kick brought to you by Texas Roadhouse, a longtime supporter of Grizzly soccer. New Line Signs is next. Emily Bravo comes out and takes a breather. And the goal kick comes out towards center, bounces over several people, and here comes West High into Grizzly territory. And that long one's going to go all the way back. Liliana will take charge and send it over here to Bonnie Rueda, who's all by herself, and I do mean by herself. Isbell, now back to Thomas. And Isbell watches it go out of play. That'll be a throw in for Northwest, and we got a sub coming in. Northwest substitution, number 14, Jamison McHugh. This one comes in, and Kimmy Aguero sends one to the middle, where Alvarez sends it to Grant. Grant sends a great ball up the far side for Bootsma. West High defensively can do nothing except send it out of play. Here's another one for Johnston. Centering pass, and it's intercepted. That was intended for McHugh. That one's going to go out of play and belong to West High. West High will throw it in. 10 minutes gone. First half, Grizzlies lead 1-0. This is the final regular season game of the year for both teams. They will set up the final playoff seedings on Saturday morning. Although we pretty much know what we're doing. There's a header.
Cross.
McHugh shot blocked. Still loose on the floor. Alvarez.
Fantastic goal by Amaya Alvarez.
Beautiful goal. Northwest Grizzly goal. Goal scorer number 16, Amaya Alvarez. Unassisted.
Yeah.
Unassisted.
Because it was off of all kinds of...
The wind is picking up and messing up my paperweight.
Your mic is still on.
Oh. The wind is still picking up and messing up my paperweight. Back underway. Yeah, we're running out of phones here to use as paperweights.
Well, mine works perfectly as paperweight right now since it's dead. You're welcome.
Yeah, no problem. Kimmy sends one forward, and there's a nice save by goalkeeper Velasquez. That could have been goal number 3 very easily. Out to center it comes. Up, Amaya Alvarez with it. She just scored a moment ago. Now wide on the far side. That's Toby Mitchell sending one forward. Bootsma centers one. Now here's Alvarez again. Kimmy Aguero. There's a big blast over everything, and that'll be a goal kick. Goal kick, West High. Subbing for Northwest, number 4, Addison Porter. And this goal kick brought to you by New Line Signs, the official sign and banner provider of Grizzly soccer. Kimberly Johnston comes out for a breather. Kimberly scored the first goal. Up the far side. Bootsma has it. Oh, she got held for a minute, but she still got the ball. She centers one. Porter tried to volley it, got it blocked on the way, and finally Velasquez will come away with it and punt it. By the way, the wind is in the face of Northwest here, blowing at about 25 miles an hour. It has actually picked up since we started. But it was still not blowing hard enough to prevent us from using the tunnel tonight for senior night. Maya Alvarez in the center circle with it. She sends one forward. Porter on the near side. Sends one to Aguero. Kimmy, a beautiful pass to Bootsma. There's the little give and go back to Bootsma. Now can she center one? Pardon me. Oh, excuse me. That snuck up out of nowhere. West High sends a long one forward. That's deflected by Bonnie Rueda. Now Audrey Thomas will send it back to Bonnie. Bonnie for Amaya Alvarez. Addison Porter. Porter, a nice centering pass for Raylan Grant. Grizzlies doing very well passing here in the early going. Back to Grant. Now wide for Toby Mitchell. Mitchell sends one forward for Bootsma. Bootsma goes down. A foul is called. It'll be a free kick for Northwest. Free kick's going to be handled over there by Bonnie Rueda. And this is not an impossible shot for her, as we saw the other night. In the air, headed out by West. Back to Amaya Alvarez. Over to Raylan Grant. McHugh. Off of Velasquez, and is it in?
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. Jamison McHugh scores from Raylan Grant. Northwest Grizzly goal. Goal scored by number 14, Jamison McHugh. The assist, number 6, Raylan Grant. Well, and unless West gets on the board, that's the last celebrating of goals we'll do tonight. West kicks off, and Bonnie Rueda is there to intercept that pass. She'll send it wide for Mitchell. Mitchell sending it up to Bootsma at midfield. Out to center, Amaya Alvarez gets a foot on it and takes it away. Now to Bootsma. Bootsma into space, hoping to get Raylan Grant. McHugh's there. Addison Porter giving chase. McHugh still there. Raylan Grant fighting for it. We're going to miss her next year, as we will miss all of our seniors next year. They will be hard to replace. Whoops, that one gets by Rueda for the moment. Bonnie has it. Centers one for Raylan Grant. McHugh to Bootsma. Bootsma with it again. There's a long one that's going to go over the top, and that'll be a goal kick for West High. Goal kick West. Substituting for Northwest, number 23, Kimberly Johnston. And this goal kick brought to you by Lashley Family Dentistry at 2101 North Ridge Road, providing full-service dental services for your entire family. Kimmy Aguero comes out. And the goal kick is taken. It's intercepted by Amaya Alvarez. Back now to Rueda, who's all alone back here. McHugh sends one in the wide. A perfect pass to Porter. This one's going to get knocked over the goal line, and that'll be a corner kick for Northwest. Corner kick Northwest. Substituting for the Grizzlies, number 5, Emily Bravo. Glare issue? No, there's no question about that. Toby Mitchell takes a breather. They take the corner kick short. Grant puts it in the air. Header by Johnston. Didn't go. Johnston with a shot blocked by the defense. Another shot blocked by the defense. Third one blocked by, actually a clearing shot blocked by Jamison McHugh. Grizzlies with possession still. McHugh again with it. She takes a long shot off the post and right to Velasquez. How did that not go in?
It didn't go in? Oh my gosh, I thought it did.
Out to center. Grizzlies get it back. Alvarez to Grant. Grant sends it wide. Grant again. Forward for Bootsma, out of play. It'll be a throw in for Northwest. 21 to go, first half. Grizzlies up by 3. This one's to center. And Grant comes back to intercept that distribution. And she'll send it wide here for Porter, who is literally in her own zip code. Beautiful pass by Porter, headed by Schilling, and it goes over for a goal kick. Goal kick West. Substituting for the Pioneers, number 17, Crystal Bartolo. And this goal kick brought to you by Kansas Land Tire and Service, with 5 locations in the Wichita Metro to serve you. Here comes the goal kick. Out to Raylan Grant, who intercepts it. She'll leave it wide. Ball sent forward over there. I'm looking straight into the sun. I can't see who took Toby's spot. We'll tell you that in a moment. Here's a shot and a save by Velasquez, and what a great play that was. Velasquez showing some signs of brilliance here in goal tonight. Grizzlies mixing things up. They have Kimberly Johnston on defense. No wonder I can't tell you who's who. That's Emily Bravo who took Toby's spot on defense. So Coach Commons shifting things around tonight. Here's Addison Porter. Gets by 1, gets by 2, and can't get by 3. Ball sent forward. Kimberly Johnston will send it up for Rueda. And Bonnie again will get it to McHugh. McHugh, here's a pass for Porter. Addison gets it. Still has it. Sends it back now for Alvarez. Alvarez wide for Raylan Grant. Raylan up the middle. Back to Bonnie Rueda. There's a long one. Who's going to get there? It's going to go over, and that'll be a goal kick. Goal kick West. Substituting for Northwest, number 15, Isbell Santiago. This goal kick brought to you by Tom Brush and the Brush Group in Downs, Kansas. We thank them for their support of Grizzly soccer. Also want to send a special shout out and thank you to our good friends at McCurdy Real Estate and Auction. Because of the senior night festivities and everything that was going on, we did not have a pregame show tonight. There's an offside. Offside Northwest, free kick Pioneers. We didn't have a pregame show tonight, but we want you all to know how much we appreciate the support that McCurdy Real Estate and Auction has given us over the last several years, and we hope that relationship will continue for years to come. McCurdy Real Estate and Auction, real estate, but better. Kimberly Johnston, nice play to trap it and send it over to Rueda. Rueda brings the ball forward for Isbell Santiago, who's moved up front. Santiago now back to McHugh. McHugh centers one. Bouncing around. No shot. Cleared out instead. Nice play defensively by the Pioneers. We have a stoppage of play and a free kick coming, looks like, for Northwest. Boom. See you later. Bonnie Rueda hits it wide left. Goal kick West. Substituting for the Pioneers, number 7, Ava Camacho. This goal kick brought to you by Wichita Tractor, providers of field grooming equipment for the Eric Prophet number 19 Memorial Soccer Complex.
Your mic is still on.
Well, I'll bet nobody heard a word I said either. We may have to do that one again, since I screwed it up. Isbell blocks it, and now a foul called. And they're going to call it on Isbell. It'll be a free kick for West. 15 to go, first half. Grizzlies lead 3-0. And the Grizzlies playing into the wind. And, of course, sometimes it seems like they play better into the wind. Hernandez gets a touch. This one now back to Johnston. Over here to Rueda on the near side. Bonnie sends one forward to Isbell Santiago. To McHugh. Nice ball. Back to Santiago. Something cooking for the Grizzlies. He centers one. It's headed away. And that one's popped in the air, and that's going to go out of play. It'll be a throw-in for Northwest. And a nice job that time. Rueda throws it into McHugh, and it's sent back out to center. Audrey Thomas intercepts it, gives it back to Rueda. Rueda sends one across. Who's going to get this one? It's loose in front. Headed forward by Alvarez, and now we have a whistle and a free kick coming for the Pioneers. This one's kept on the ground, picked off by Raylan Grant. Grant sends one wide, sent it behind her target, unfortunately, and that's going to kill that offensive thrust. The idea was great, though. McHugh forgot to take the ball with her. Nice tackle by West. Alvarez Sends one for McHugh to go get, and she does so. Jamison watches one come back down, but Rueda's there. Rueda to Grant, who's wide open. She'll send it all the way across to Emily Bravo. Emily back into the shade of the tree. And this one we have an offside on West. Well, they didn't. Now, wait a minute. We had it flagged. Now they decided not to call it. Rueda sends one forward. There's a shot and a save by Velasquez. Some nice head work done there by Kimberly Johnston. Sent that over too far for Santiago to get to. Looks like West will get there first. And partially blocked, and here comes Bonnie Rueda with it. She sends one across the field. Emily Bravo comes up to get it, sends it back to Rueda. Rueda, big blast blocked by the defense. Bravo. Bootsma trying to get it to McHugh. And finally, Velasquez falls on it, and that's a pretty nice play there by the defense of West High.
And we're stopping the clock.
Stopping the clock. We evidently have an injury or something. Yep, they're calling for the coach. We have an injured player. Can you guys get a number off that uniform?
It's number 14.
Thank you. The injured West Pioneer is Natalie Mendoza. She will be sub 4 by number 1, Brooklyn Janae Castilla. And coming in for Northwest, number 10, Kimmy Aguero. So we got multiple substitutions coming in. Jamison McHugh comes out. She did a fine job while she was in there. Audrey Thomas comes back to get that one. Isbell watches it go out of play. Throw in for Northwest. Isbell quickly throws it up here for Rueda. Rueda with lots of room to work. Gets it by one defender, and off she goes to the races. Sends one across into the shade for Bootsma. Adri couldn't settle it. There's one now. That's Alvarez, I believe, that got that. Yes, it is. Back to Thomas. And now we have a whistle and a free kick coming for West High. Unfortunate for Northwest. Now to center it comes. West High gets it. Isbell intercepts it. Fighting for it still. They're both fighting for it. And Isbell wins it. Aguero with it. Gets by the defender. She's got room. She brings it in herself. A little move to the right. Sending it right. Bootsma can't get to it. It comes out to Alvarez. Maya fights for it and sends it back here to Bonnie Rueda. Aguero. Isbell one times a beautiful pass. The shot was blocked, but what a great pass to Lillian Schilling. Now we have a trip.
And that is a PK.
We have a stoppage of time with 9:35 to go. Was that in the box? Was that in the box? So
yes, that was definitely in the box.
We have a penalty coming for Northwest, and going up to take it is, who is that? Emily Bravo is going to take the PK for the Grizzlies.
Yes. Yes. And if they score, you stop it again.
Waiting the whistle. Whistle blows. Here's the shot. Score. And it's 4-0. Northwest Grizzly goal scored on the penalty kick by number 5, Emily Bravo.
I don't know what number you were on.
What number on? 46. Adri Bootsma comes out. Grizzlies make a couple of subs. 9:30, clock running, 4-0 Northwest. Braylon Grant feeds it up to Kimmy Aguero. Aguero to Rueda, wide open. There's a long blast, and it goes just wide left. It'll be a goal kick for West High. This West High goal kick brought to you by Legacy Bank, your full-service financial institution with their newest offices at Rock Road and 22nd Street North. Here comes the goal kick by West, and it's intercepted by Raylan Grant. Grant traps it, controls it, dribbles it. Now it's taken away. Kimmy Aguero tries to get it back, and Pioneers have it. Grant comes right back to fight for it, and it comes to Isbell Santiago. She'll give it to Amaya Alvarez. Amaya sends one forward. Kimmy Aguero. Big shot. Loose in front, but Velasquez falls on it after giving up the rebound. Nice hustling play, though, by Bonnie Rueda to go in after it.
We have another injury.
We do have an injury. Who is that, pray tell? Well, she's going to come off on her own power, whoever it is. I still can't read the number. Is that 8?
Number 8 came off. Number 14 went on.
The injured Pioneer is number 8, Aaliyah Areola. She'll be replaced by number 14, Natalie Mendoza. Not to speculate at this early stage, but looking ahead to what waits Northwest next week, the odds are they will be making a trip to western Kansas, either to Liberal, Dodge City, or Garden City. There is a slight chance that they could play at Mays on Tuesday, but that's a very slight chance, and everything has to fall right. There's a nice clear by the defense for West as Aguero was going in for a shot. Pioneers trying to get it out to center, and there's Alvarez with it again. She pokes one forward for Grant. Raylan Grant sends it wide. There's a crossing shot. Velasquez bats it down, and it'll be a corner kick for Northwest. Corner kick, Northwest. In the air, loose in front, headed, out of play. It'll be a goal kick for Northwest. Goal kick, West. This goal kick brought to you by the Bicycle Exchange Shop on Douglas Street in Delano. Let them find the perfect fit for you today. Okay, got it. West High with the ball. And it's going to be taken away by Audrey Thomas. She'll send one forward for Rueda. Rueda, a big shot. And Velasquez makes the save, gives up a rebound, and then falls on it. She'll have a goalkeeper distribution. That one comes over. That's a nice boot all the way to center. Audrey Thomas gets it for Northwest. She'll send it over here for Santiago. Santiago gets around one, sends one for Rueda. Rueda forward to Kimmy Aguero. Kimmy tried to center it. It was blocked. She gets it back, though, and sends one back. That's intercepted. Couldn't get much on it. Raylan Grant, like a gnat, is in there just picking the ball away. Far side. Maya Alvarez, that's Emily Bravo, who scored goal number 4, who's got it. She gives it to Thomas. Thomas, oh, beautiful ball. Beautiful ball. Shot coming. See you later. Who got the pass?
I think Schilling get the assist.
Who do you think it was? Okay. Northwest Grizzly goal scored by number 13, Bonnie Rueda. The assist, number 21, Lillian Schilling. Played against Sports, yeah. Will be next. 5-0 now. 4:24 to go, first half. West kicks it off, and we're back underway. Down the near side, Santiago intercepts it. Sends it forward. Rueda now, who just scored a moment ago. You know, somehow I just knew she was going to score tonight. She's been playing some tremendous offense for a defender. Bless you. Little smoker's cough over there?
No, this is from the allergies.
Kimberly Johnston takes the big kick. There's a blast. Score! Kimberly Johnston unassisted. Northwest Grizzly goal scored by number 23, Kimberly Johnston. Her second goal of the game, unassisted. So we have goals by, I probably ought to start writing these down. I'm going to forget them all. We have 2 by Kimberly. Oops. We have an assist there. Alvarez has a goal. Rueda has a goal. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bravo has a goal. Who's got the 5th goal? 6th goal. I've got one. I can account for 5. Look at that. 2 there, 1 there, 1 there, and 1 there. Who's got the other one? She doesn't have 3. I got Bonnie. Somebody else has a goal, and I forgot who it is. Why don't you yell down and ask how many goals Kimberly has?
I'm pretty sure Kimberly only has 2.
That's what I think. I lost a goal somewhere.
We've got a goal kick.
Goal kick West. 2:30 to go, first half. Grizzlies lead 6-0. Oh, right to her. Kimmy, oh, she shot it over the top. Oh, Aguero has a goal. Doesn't Kimmy have a goal?
Schilling has a goal.
Oh, she has a goal and an assist. Okay.
Thank you.
Goal kick West. All right, now that we've accounted for all the goals. Yeah, Schilling has a goal and an assist. That's 6 goals on my sheet, which I almost lost to the wind a moment ago here.
I'm really kind of impressed you haven't lost it at all today.
Yeah, I'm amazed myself, quite frankly. You know me, I'm all thumbs. There's another long blast. It's blocked. There's a shot and a score.
Schilling.
Was that Lillian? Did she get an assist on that?
I don't think.
Northwest Grizzly goal number 21, Lillian Schilling.
Well, and I just noticed that that Lillian doesn't have a picture.
Oh, crap. I just lost the microphone. I did. It bounced off my foot and it's down on the ground. Good throw. I can't believe that. I'm so worried about my paper I dropped the microphone.
And the microphone costs more.
No kidding. Yeah. Fortunately, it wasn't on when I dropped it. Loose in front. Audrey Thomas up there. She passes it. Raylan Grant, who has an assist but not a goal yet. Back it comes to Kimberly Johnston. There's a long one. And that'll go wide to the right. That'll be a goal kick. Goal kick West.
Say, what number are you on?
48. This goal kick brought to you by Play It Again Sports, 8929 West Central, home for a variety of quality used sporting goods and fitness equipment. And that'll be the end of the first half.
There we go.
At the end of one half of play, Wichita Northwest 7 and Wichita West 0. Ladies and gentlemen, the concession stand is open and will remain open throughout halftime for your convenience. Plenty of hot dogs, hamburgers, chips, and snacks. The concession stand is located just north of the main entry gate to the stadium. And for you, those of you, can you put this one up? For those of you along the line, we're going to take an exorbitant profit-making timeout, and then we'll be back with our second half of this one. Grizzlies leading at 7-0 at halftime. They are in total control of this game. And we'll return. You're watching NWHS Grizz. This is Grizzly Soccer.
Friendly is finding a better rate, an instant debit card, scholarships and teacher grants for projects, loans specifically for teachers and healthcare professionals, being the #1 auto lender for a reason. More than $400,000 in community partnerships. Credit Union of America. Welcome to Friendly. Learn more at cuofamerica.com.
This may sound like a typical high school basketball game being played on a Friday night in Kansas. In fact, it's a crash course in cooperation and teamwork. It's a test of dedication, determination, and drive. It's character development in action. If you think high school sports are only about competition, think about this. High school sports can play a critical role in a student's overall education. In fact, studies show that students who participate in school sports are more likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in their academic lives. At the same time, playing sports helps teach lessons not covered in the classroom. Lessons like tolerance, respect for the rules, and the importance of supporting your community. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education. This message presented by the Kansas State High School Activities Association and the Kansas Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Shall we book it? Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Yes. I love it.
Hi friends, Phil Nightingale, General Manager at Mount Hamilton Ford. Have you been thinking about a new SUV? Right now is a great time to buy a new Ford at the big corner of 119th and West Kellogg. EcoSport, Escape, Edge, Explorer, Expedition. Mount Hamilton Ford is sure to have the right vehicle to fit your size. And you know you can count on us with this great selection to find the right SUV at the best price to fit your budget. Check us out online or in person. Let us make your purchase easy with pickup and delivery right from your home or work. Mount Hamilton Ford, experience the difference.
Well, that now she might be upset over something like that. I can see that. Welcome back to Northwest. We're at halftime of the varsity contest. Grizzlies leading 7-0 at half. So if they score first in the second half, the game will terminate by the mercy rule. And this being the final home game of the year, it's also a possibility that this is our final broadcast of the year, depending on where we go next week.
Yeah.
Because if we go to Western Kansas next week,
I'm not going.
I can't go either. It's final. I got to give finals. I got to give finals and grade finals, and I'm sorry, that comes first. So we won't be able to. If we go to Western Kansas, we will not be making the trip. But if we go to Mays, I can go to Mays.
That's a different story.
Yeah.
That's only,
That's only a mile and a half away.
Yeah.
So yeah, I can do that. Well, it's actually more than that.
Yeah, it's maybe about a 10-minute drive.
You know, the point is well made. It's close.
It's 10 minutes as
it's
opposed
in the same time zone.
Opposed to 4 hours.
It's not like we're going out to mountain time. That always killed me. When I lived in Garden City, the mountain time zone from Garden City when you go west, the town of Lakin, L-A-K-I-N, is 10 miles from the city and is in a different time zone.
Oh my gosh.
You cross the mountain time zone line going on Highway 50. Before you get to Lakin, you turn into mountain time.
Yeah,
so if you live in Lakin and work in Garden City, you never know what time it is.
I'd have a hard time with that anyway.
Yeah, I can understand that. Oh, he's got it set. So, we got about 4 minutes to go here before we kick it off again. Grizzlies are kind of relaxed down there, high-fiving and hugging each other, so good to see that. Been a fast season, has it not?
It has been a very fast season.
It seems like we just started playing 4 weeks ago.
And throughout the season, they've had their highs and their lows. And
they have had some highs. They've had a lot of lows this year. But,
and it's one of those that, with, as sad as I am to see the 4 seniors go, the good part is we're only losing 4 and not more.
Yeah. Well, it's not. It's kind of unusual that you would have a team that would get mercy ruled 3 times and mercy rule opponents 3 times.
Yeah.
In one season.
Yeah.
That just doesn't happen very often.
No, it doesn't.
It's happened this year.
Yeah. These girls have so much skill love watching them.
Yeah.
But, they've chosen when to use that skill.
Right. Well, we'll tell you now that we sure are appreciative to all of you who have been with us all year long and watched the games on NWHS Grizz. We sure appreciate it. I meant to mention earlier, and I would have, except we had Shoo on, what I could have mentioned a little bit about the circumstances about Tuesday, which we actually did intend to broadcast Tuesday night from Bishop Carroll, but yours truly got really sick on Tuesday, and there was no way. There was no way I was getting out of the house. In fact, I came to work that day, and I was here less than 5 minutes, and I was already on my way out. So it was just bad. I'm not sure if it's something I ate. We had a cookout Monday night, and I'd like to blame the cook for the problem,
but nobody else had the issue either.
Yeah, nobody else had the issue, so I don't think it was that. But we'll see what happens. Anyway, Grizzlies are ready to go. Maybe they'll start a little early here. Go ahead and put the headset back on. All right. It's still windy. Okay. It's still 7-0.
Kevin, just so you're aware, they are going to do a senior walk-off first up.
And it looks like we're going to get a goalkeeper change for Northwest. Where are we? April Isbell has the goalkeeper shirt on, but Ileana is on the field, so I don't know if they're going to.
They're going to sub out all of the seniors.
I think they're probably going to give them a curtain call here.
Yes, they are. First sub.
Yeah. And we're inside 1 minute on the clock. The reason we haven't started early is the refs haven't come out of the shed yet.
Yeah, they have.
Where
the refs are out there.
Oh, forget what I just said. This is why I don't ref anymore. I just don't see stuff.
Well, and you do have.
Of course, I'm looking into the sun.
You have a surgery coming up, right?
Yeah.
Cataract surgery.
Yeah, something like that. I just want to see if West changes goalkeepers now, because that other goalkeeper's played three halves. That gal started. She played the whole JV game.
Both halves?
Beliquez, yeah.
Because there were two.
The other goalkeeper is Abigail Rochamel, and I haven't mentioned her name all night. And yes, she's coming back out, so I guess nobody cares.
Yeah. That's not.
Yeah, I know. I'm not saying anything. In the second half, West High will defend the north goal. In goal for the Pioneers, number 0, Diana Velazquez Cruz. And in goal for the Grizzlies, number 1, Liliana Hernandez. And as we said earlier, the seniors will not be in there long because there are 4 subs ready to come in. And all 4 seniors are in the game.
And Coach was giving April a hard time because she didn't tell her who April was going in for.
Yeah. Well, don't give her too hard a time about not scoring because she did everything but put it in the hole.
Oh, no, I still will.
We're underway, and I guess I better start the clock because our executive producer's not here.
Oh, yeah, because he went to go get food.
Come on. There we go. Second half underway.
And now, here they
are.
Now
we sub. Or do we? Yep. Ladies and gentlemen, big round of applause for our seniors as they come off the field. Liliana Hernandez, Raylan Grant, Isabel Santiago, and Lillian Schilling. Now playing goal for Northwest, April Isbell. And that one goes out of play. That'll be a goal kick for West High. Goal kick West. This goal kick brought to you by Play It Again Sports, 8929 West Central, home of a variety of quality used sporting goods and fitness equipment. I think I did that one twice.
You did do that one twice.
Well, I like Play It Again Sports. They've been very nice to us. And besides, they have a nice logo on the Grizzly truck.
They do. They do. And I'm glad because it was easy to find.
Exactly. Out it comes. And right back in. Here's Audrey Thomas sending one. Looks like it got blocked. Either that or she shanked it. One of the other.
It got blocked. And it got blocked by, let's see. I can't tell what number it is. Her head.
So this is a corner kick. Right?
No. I think it's going to be a drop.
Oh. Are you saying the referee blocked it?
No, by one of the girls on West.
Okay.
It hit her square in the head.
So why are they doing a drop?
Because he stopped it before it went out.
Oh. Oh, I see. West's shot clear is blocked by Bootsma. Bootsma gets it in there for Kimberly Johnston, and she just overled her a touch. Bootsma on the near side with it. No, nice give and go pass. Here's Kimmy Aguero. Kimmy sends it wide. It'll be a goal kick. This West High goal kick brought to you by the Holmberg Wellness Group, 5846 West Central, providing quality chiropractic care for over a decade. West High about to take the goal kick. The wind sure hasn't let up any, has it?
No. I almost think it's picked up a little bit.
I think it has too. There's a shot off the post. And that will be another goal kick. Goal kick West. We'll skip it this time. But go up here to 50 is next.
Yes. I already got it.
Into the wind, and that's a stiff breeze, as we mentioned. Bootsma with it for Northwest. There's a pass. Bootsma giving chase. She'll send it back to Toby Mitchell. Mitchell chips one in, and Velasquez is there to pick it off. She'll bring it out for a goalkeeper distribution. Punts it high, the infield fly rule call. And Mitchell right back there to get it again. Alvarez sends it forward for Kimmy Aguero. This one goes wide. Bootsma over the goal line. That'll be another goal kick. This West High goal kick brought to you by Beverly Giles, your real estate representative, with her offices at 2243 North Ridge. She is a longtime supporter of Grizzly soccer. Bootsma sends it for Toby. Beautiful leave. Toby tried to feed it in, and it got blocked, and now we got a player down for West. Bootsma sends one in. And Velasquez is there. That's Natalie Mendoza who went down. She's up now, and she got her injured earlier. Bonnie Rueda, far side. Brings it down. She still got it. Still got it. She sends a long blast. The nice save there by Velasquez.
Yeah. Deflected for a corner kick.
Corner kick, Northwest. Fidelity. In the air it goes. In front. Shot. Blocked by the defense. Still loose in front. And finally, West trying to clear it out. There's another shot blocked by the defense. Aguero, nice leave. There's a shot and a save, and that's the game. Was that Jamison McHugh?
I'm not entirely sure.
14. I see her coming, and that is
Emily
Jamison McHugh. Northwest Grizzly goal scored by number 14, Jamison McHugh.
Or was it Emily? Emily by Jason. Emily.
Correction. Goal scored by Emily Bravo. Final score tonight, Northwest 8 and Wichita West 0. We thank you for coming out tonight and supporting your respective teams and for supporting them all year long. The playoffs will begin next week, and the final seedings will be determined on Saturday. We will post on NWHS Grizz where Northwest will be going and whom they will be playing. So check NWHS Grizz for that information. Again, we thank you for coming out tonight. Have a pleasant rest of the evening, and please drive home safely. And for those of you on the network, we thank you as well for being with us tonight and every night we've been on. We're going to sign it off as well, go home, get an early dinner. Until we see you again, whether it's next week or next year, thanks again for watching. For Ashley and for Andy, I'm Kevin Arkin saying Grizzlies win 8-0. Have a pleasant evening.